I am so glad that you put this comment on here. And while I understand and respect what you mean,
I am so sorry for all the additional noise you might hear. My daughter's on the asthma machine. I don't know, maybe I'm not fully grasping like what exactly you're saying. Maybe I'm mishearing you or misunderstanding, but in no way, shape, or form in my previous comment am I saying that any of us are perfect. I am far from perfect. None of us are perfect. We know that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes you can meet the wrong person when you are the best version of yourself, and you can offer this person every single thing that you have that is good to them, good for them, and they still be very horrible, okay, for you, leaving no room for you to have to take accountability for anything. And the reason that I say this is because I can only speak from personal experience, right? So, of course, in previous relationships prior to my most recent marriage, I took accountability for my wrongs because I did a lot of wrong, right? We all were still growing. There were things that I wasn't aware of, they weren't aware of, and as you grow, you learn about yourself. You learn things, you learn where you can grow, and all of these things. So by the time I got married, I had learned a lot from previous relationships, what not to do, what to do, how to communicate, how to appreciate your partner, how to show up for your partner. I did all of these things while in therapy, and I actually applied, the things that I learned from therapy into my relationships, into my personal life. And that's not to say that it made me perfect, but it made me a good partner. What I'm saying is I I got over that hurdle of blaming myself for my marriage failing. And it took for a therapist to tell me that I need to stop blaming because I did nothing wrong. And I was 100% honest with my therapist about everything that occurred in that marriage, what I did, what he did, what we did, all of that. And not one time, and I have a very unbiased therapist, okay? Not one time has she told me that I did something absolutely wrong to warrant the type of treatment that I got in that marriage. So, this is why I say I have to disagree with you because I've been in that position to where there was nothing for me to take accountability for other than not leaving sooner than I did. Especially coming from a very abusive relationship, and I don't use that word lightly. When I say abusive, I mean abusive in all aspects, okay? And I still showed up the best way I could for my husband. I was still the wife he asked me to be, he needed me to be, he wanted me to be. There was nothing for me to take accountability for. And that's not pride, that's honesty. Because if there was anything that I needed to take accountability for, I did it within the marriage. But why the marriage ended had nothing to do with me. That's what I'm saying. Previous relationships, absolutely. There were so many things I had to take accountability for. Me not listening, me being selfish, me being spoiled, me being bratty, me being self absorbed, me being catty, judgmental, all of those things. But these are the things that I had to grow from and grow through to get to the place that I was in my previous marriage that left me a better person. It put me in a better space. It made me prepared to be a wife. That's why I had to come to the point of disagreeing with you. I think it's how you worded it. I think maybe where there might have been a disconnect. I don't know. That's really what I'm speaking from. I'm speaking from my personal experience. Now, I may be able to apply to a lot of other different people, but me personally, it fell on my For You page. I seen it and I just responded with what I know to be true for me. But yes, it is true. I feel like a lot of relationships would really make it if pride wasn't an issue, if people would take accountability for their actions and accept their faults, grow from their faults, and learn. And that's pretty much the health status of remaining successful in a relationship. Uh, Communication, all of those good things. We know all of that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. But I hear you. So I can be adult enough to agree to disagree. But I understand what you're saying and I respect it.